Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you again for joining me. Today we have something by Makeup Revolutions, and we have the Emily Edits The Needs, which I was not able to pick up the other one because it's not available at Ulta or on their site. I tried looking around in other places, but it's just not available. I know that they had some problems with the other palette. I think it had like mold or something like that, so it is not available. Hopefully they will fix the issue and we could get our hands on it. And then I also have the beautiful Conceal and Define foundation. Comes in a huge bottle with a huge applicator. Kind of reminds me of the Shape Tape foundation by Tarte. And let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to go ahead and apply is the water cream. This is by Tatcha. I really like this. It's just really nice and clean, and it feels really good and soothing. Look at all my little crazy hairs back here. It's really nice and soothing. It just feels really good, especially when it's like really nice and hot outside. Hopefully it starts getting a little cooler. I do live in Florida and it is like super hot, like it was summer outside. All right, the next thing I'm going to go ahead and put my Tatcha primer. I'll put a little bit all over. This feels delicious too. All right, so I have been wearing this foundation for a few days. And you know what? Some people don't like this applicator. I don't really mind it at all. It's not like I'm using it on other people. I'm just using it on myself. So I don't mind it. Now, this is going to probably look like it's a little bit lighter. And on me, I am wearing, it says F8. I don't even see a color. I just see F8, which I'm surprised I could actually see that without my glasses. I do like to use this little brush here that I picked up a bunch of them from Amazon. You just put in a pink bundle or brushes, and then they will pop up. I love using my brush. I've been using a brush for years. I do like my beauty blender. I have a ton of them, but I just prefer my brush. Now it is going to look like it's a little bit too light for my face, but actually it kind of like melts into my skin into that perfect color. Now I have really oily skin, so this foundation actually works really well for me because it kind of, it kind of settles in nicely. And at first I was like, oh my God, I think that's too much because it is full coverage. I barely put any look. Like it covers really well, like my pimple right here, it covered it. So at first I was like, okay, I could kind of feel it, but then it kind of melts into your skin, especially when you put a setting powder, and then it looks nice and natural throughout the day. But do keep in mind again that I have really oily skin and I live in Florida. All right, the next thing I'm going to use is my Laura Mercier. This is one of my favorites. I like to just apply that with my finger, just kind of melts it into my skin. And that is what it looks like. Now, it does feel a little bit like I'm wearing too much foundation. But like I said, it does kind of settle nicely, and I really, really like it. And then like later in the day, like today I worked all day out in the sun. It still kind of looked like this, but more like my natural skin. Like I didn't feel, and this is my opinion, because I didn't feel like it kind of gathered here like some foundations do. It didn't do anything crazy on me. I don't know what kind of skin I have, but sometimes, most of the time, my skin does really well with foundations. I mean, for me not to like a foundation, it has to really be doing some crazy stuff. But this one I didn't mind, especially for the price point. It's $12. So I've been kind of wearing it and I really been liking it. And like I said, it looks really light now, but then it just kind of settles into my skin, nicely. All right, so let's go ahead and go into this little baby right here. I'm gonna put my glasses on. I love the packaging. It is pink. I didn't know who Emily was. I went and looked her up. I think she's absolutely adorable. I'm like in love with her. I've been watching her videos. I just think she's so lovely. I always try to support YouTubers that come out with collabs. I always try to buy them because I know if that ever happened with me, I would like somebody to support me. But I just think she's absolutely lovely, and I really like this. And it has a big mirror too. I've actually been just kind of taking this, in my purse. because if I want to touch up with a bronzer or anything like that, everybody knows if you've been following me, I love little packages like this for when I travel. And I love pink, so I love everything about this palette. It has a huge mirror, as you could see. And then you have like your bronzer. As you can see, I've been giving this a little love. Actually, the first day I had it, I took it to work and I was starting to use it like on my clients because I wanted to see, you know, what it was all about. And then I just kind of like cleaned it up because you know how one of those sprays that disinfects everything. And I'm just keeping it for myself because I like it that much. So it has a bronzer, which is Courage. And this is one of my favorite colors just because it's a color that kind of warms your face. And I like that. It doesn't make your face look dirty or anything like that. So it is a great color, and that's what it looks like. Okay, the next thing here is a blush, which is another color that I like because it just gives you like that really nice peachy kind of bronzy look. And when you mix the two of these together, it's beautiful. So this is Joy. That's what that looks like. Okay, now the highlighter, Gratitude. Now this isn't like a crazy blinding highlighter or anything like that. It is buildable. And when you build it up, it looks, oops, let me put this down. It almost looks like it makes your skin look a little bit on the wet side, but like really, really pretty. So if you are not one of those that likes like a ton of highlight, but you just want a little bit of like a glow to your skin, this is perfect. Okay, so the next thing we have here is Kindness right there. This is down here. I don't know if my camera's dirty or my glasses are dirty. It's probably my glasses. Okay, another color that I absolutely love is Honesty. Honestly, I love to use this by itself with a little bit of shimmer and then like that pretty little rosy color. Actually, I'm going to put it right here. Pretty. Okay, the next one is a Passion, and this has a little bit of a sparkle to it. The next one is Peace, which is a really nice light color. And it is super light, as you could see. The next one is Faith, which is beautiful. And they feel really nice and buttery. You can see this one is a little patchy. Okay, and then we have Hope. And I'm going to put that one right here. It is Hope. And then we have another light color, Love. I'm going to put this one right here. It is really light. So these are what the colors look like. Okay, so this palette, it's not like one of those palettes you can see from the swatches where you're like, oh my God, it's like blinding colors or anything like that. But you know what? I kind of like them. I think that if you are, and I always say this because I get a lot of clients, they're like, what is best for my teen? What can I get my teen that is like something nice that's not going to be too much and she's not going to look crazy? This is a great palette. If you're wanting something for your teen for the holidays, this is amazing because it's not crazy pigmented, but it's pigmented enough and it is buildable. So they could just, you know, keep applying and you get these beautiful colors. Now, as far as it lasting a long time, I was wearing Honestly today and I had it on and it was really pretty. But again, I was working in the sun and it was super hot, but I still had a little bit left over. So it actually lasts a decent amount of time. If you get a good eye primer, like pretty much any eyeshadow, it's gonna last longer. So I actually really do like this. I think it's just a really simple, sweet little palette. It's pigmented, but not crazy, but it is buildable. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Courage. And I'm gonna just kind of put it on my face. I'm going to kind of warm up my face a little bit. Now it does have a little bit of kickback, as you can see right here. It's not bad. I just like to tell people because sometimes people don't like that. I don't really mind it. So I'm just going to warm up my face with this. Now when I apply it, I just like to kind of like go around in little circles to make sure everything is blended nicely. I like to smile because I like everything to just look natural on my face, because just keep in mind when you go outside, you don't want to look crazy. You just want to look enhanced. So see how pretty? I just look nice and sun-kissed. I don't look like my face is dirty or anything like that. Now I'm going to go into Joy. I'm going to smile and just go around in a circle, just blend it in with that bronzer. I might look crazy now. Might have gone a little bit too much, but it's really nice. You see how beautiful? It blends out nicely. And I'm going back in there with a clean brush because I did kind of go to town with it, which is funny because I'm light-handed, and today, because I love it, I just want to keep applying it all over my face. But see how pretty? It just warmed it up nicely. Okay, now I'm going to go with the highlighter. And I'm going to use my new Wet n Wild brushes that I will be doing a little review on it this week. So I'm going to go into Gratitude. And that's just a little bit. So as you can see, it's not like this crazy blinding highlighter, but it is quite lovely. Okay, and then I like to kind of put a little bit on my eyelids, just to give it a nice light little shimmer. Actually, I'm going to go in with another brush. I love my shimmers. So as you can see, it's nothing like crazy. But it is quite lovely. All right, now I'm going to go with Honesty. And I'm just going to put that in the middle. And you know what? This is actually an amazing price point. This, I believe, is $15. So $12 foundation and a $15 palette that pretty much has everything in it. And I did not use a primer with my eyes right now. Like for my clients, I do, but for myself, I really don't. Listen, I'm glad if I look pretty for a couple hours because, you know, I'm always outside. So that's what it looks like by itself. I just think it's beautiful. It is such a beautiful color. She did such a great job just kind of picking everything. So that is my new Wet n Wild brush. Now I'm going to go into a Morphe, and this is my M213 brush. I hate doing the hand, but look how small this little brush is. I really like it. I'm going to go ahead and go into that color Faith. And I'm going to go underneath my, well, not waterline, my eyelash line. And this, of course, is just like a really simple look. Of course, they have a darker color that you could go in there and smoke it out more, but I just want like a nice, simple, smoky day look. All right, that's what that looks like. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into Hope using my new Wet n Wild brush. And I'm just going to go to the outer corners here. Just put a little bit because I do kind of want to keep it simple still. But you see how I'm not even kicking that color out. You know, I'm not tapping that color. I'm just going directly from the pan to my eyes, and it's just it's very blendable. And if you haven't noticed, I don't have any fallout, so that's another yay. I like to use the smaller brushes on my eyelids because I have small eyelids. I'm not fortunate where I have these nice big eyes where I could use like these really big fluffy brushes. I have to use the little ones because it's too much for my eyes. Okay, now I'm going to go back into that highlighter And I'm just going to blend everything out. Then I'm going to grab a little bit with my finger and I'm going to go in the middle. And then I'm going to get some lip gloss. Where is it? Actually, this is a sample. I'm going to use this. This is Sugar, and this is Sugar Rose from Fresh. It's a little sample, and I'm a little obsessed with it. I've become obsessed with some Fresh products lately. See how it just gives like a little tint? And that's it. Just a nice, simple, smoky look. So overall, I'm having really good luck, especially with the palette. I think it's blendable. I think it's a lovely palette. She did a great job picking the colors out. And I love the bronzer. It's one of my favorite color bronzers. And then when you mix these two, you get this really beautiful, soft look. And I really like it. And I do like the foundation. I'm having really good look. As you can see, it looks really pretty. I didn't even set it. Anyway, that's my quick review on these little beauties. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And I'll see you again for my next video. And hopefully I could turn the camera off because you know, or if you don't know, I can't see very well, so at the end of the videos I'm always struggling to turn it off. Okay, I'll see ya. Bye. Here we go. Try and turn it off.